This week's discussion video, called "The Medium is the Message" or Massage, was very interesting, and I thought that there was a lot of great pointers that came from the video. To me, the video explained how McLuhan um, used his idea that a form of a medium shapes how we really think far more than the actual content itself that we consume. Um, I thought this was very interesting, and when I broke it down, there was 5 things that really stood out to me that I kind of looked into and researched more. Um, the first is that the medium matters more than the content. So there are different forms of media, and they shape how we think and understand and take in information. The second would probably be how technology changes habits and abilities. So there are new forms of media that extend what we can do, but they also weaken our skills in the long run. Um, I feel like while we're able to access new information faster, this affects our deep focus. So I feel like we see this a lot in age, whereas there's younger people and older people. And the younger generation have access to social media so much faster. Um, they can get on their phones, get on different websites, different digital platforms, and gain that access so much faster. Whereas the older generation typically uses newspaper, TV, um, older information that takes time to gain access to. Um, so I found that very interesting. I think the third point is probably media, and how it has an influence on us without even noticing it as individuals. So I feel like we adapt to new technology so quickly that we don't even realize how it's shaping our behavior or our learning abilities. And then I think the fourth thing was how content distracts us from the real impact. So we pay attention to what's being said, but the real power lies in how the message itself is directly delivered. Um, the fifth thing that stuck out to me was how the video itself went to prove the point. The animation format made the ideas easier to understand, showing that animation shaped the learning experience. So, like, I feel like watching that video, if there would have just been, like, plain stats labeled out, that would have been so much harder, but the video broke it down and it used pictures and it just really explained it so much more thoroughly. And I thought it was kind of interesting how it really went to prove the point that the video itself was trying to make about media. Um, this week's topic was media literacy, and also thought it was very important how it helps you recognize what's real, what's misleading, and how the message itself is trying to influence us as people. Um, this to me is very important because I feel like we as humans should be staying well educated and knowing and learning these things rather than just being oblivious.